mode. If there's any difference in sound quality, in case you guys were wondering how we did in those games, 18-1, 17-zip, 23-7, and in the last two against Milwaukee, we went 13. I do it. I want to do the first or last game in each series and skip over one full series or more starting at this point. So the next game you might see is another game against Colorado or maybe a game against San Francisco. With that being said, let's go ahead and start this. It's already telling me that it's going to be hard for this the data to stream off this, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't drop the connection. I really hope it doesn't. So let's just auto fix that. And let's go ahead and start this. Play full game. Obviously play in Petco. Alright, so there you guys see the record so far, 6-0, and we have not scored less than 13 points, and we haven't allowed more than 9 points so far this season, including a shutout and a 1, 2, and 3 run games. The closest game would obviously be the 17-9, which was an 8-point difference.
We are ready for some
okay, so I learned after the first episode, they do these little lights around the pitch they want you to do, in case you guys didn't see that there a second ago. Unfortunately, this is going to go down for more than one base. Bad start to the game, unfortunately. And due to some bad delay, he was able to definitely make it to second. So far, these guys did the one game with 7 runs, and they got all 7 of those in one inning. Hopefully we don't allow too many runs and we can continue a very dominant performance.
They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those.
Let's see if we can strike this guy out and make up for the early muff that we had against that first guy. And we got the first out of the inning. Pretty good game. I haven't been simming like the last couple innings if we've been up by a huge margin because I kind of want to see if our guys can stay consistent. The one inning we did allow 7 runs a couple games ago that you guys didn't see was because I ended up simming the rest of that inning after doing pretty well.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
And they didn't challenge that.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. First opportunity for him here.
So they already have a hit today. There's already a guy at second. Hopefully we don't allow anything here. Because the key to us winning as much as we have is we've gotten ahead by a large margin at the very beginning of the game. And didn't really have to worry about them coming back too much at the end of it. So.
Great stream, babe.
Is the stream still going, by the way, or is it not? Because it's brought up the bad broadcast thing right at the beginning, so I want to make sure it's actually broadcasting and not wasting my time talking into a mic when you guys can't hear me.
Here it is. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. These Rockies guys, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
In case you missed the introduction, we're 6-0 right now. We haven't scored any less. Wait, I already said the secondary part of what I was about to say. But yeah, we haven't lost the game yet. In baseball, though, they always seem to pick up in the middle or late part of the season. So even though we're dominating the first month so far, that might change. So that's why I'm trying to enjoy this and trying to run up scores as much as I can now while I have momentum.
It looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
And we're going to get an extra base here.
Second with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head.
I honestly thought that was about to get caught there for a second when I saw that guy chasing it, and I'm like, oh wait, never mind. That was decent contact, I guess. It wasn't the best. This guy, I think, hit like 4 home runs in one of our games.
He was a big part of that victory.
Might have been last week. I probably just talked over it. But
first pitch on its way. Sliced hard down the left field line.
And it did stay fair, so that's going to be 1 run there.
Metal Supply Company building.
We've been basically getting ahead by 4 to like 8 runs at the beginning of the game, and basically ran away with each and every game since.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league
so hopefully we do get some decent competition in the coming weeks, and it's not, or in the coming games, and it's not easy like it's been the first couple. One of them's 5-1 last I checked, and then the other one's was undefeated as well last I checked. So,
when he started this game,
but those teams are going to be pretty difficult compared to the first 2 we've already played, and hopefully they are a bit more challenging, so the videos will be more fun.
This has the makings of a start.
And just so you guys know, if we make the playoffs, I'll show like the first game or last game of each series. And if we do make the World Series, I'll be doing a video for each and every game. So there will be 7 games, so 7 videos.
They won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4.
I just wanted to let you guys know that way ahead of time. If it does come about, that's what you should expect from this series.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
I had 2 guys running basically right behind one another there.
As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
So we're already up 3-0, and we haven't even gotten out of this inning yet. So
he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Blackman's after it. He gets there to make
have
the
people
catch,
tag
but
up,
this should bring home a run
here.
As the runner tags from third.
Yep.
And the runner scores.
I may have been able to get that last time, but I didn't want to risk that third out.
What
could happen, you know?
Padres trying to make this first inning even better here.
So we already have 4 people across. This guy's hit several home runs already. That was not going to be one. That's going to be caught. Yep. Okay, so first inning we're up 4-0. Now it's back to pitching.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David
change
Dahl.
up.
He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind.
Expect a Ruby video to be out sometime tonight, and there will be a Plants vs. Zombies one. I recorded that before I got on to do this stream. So hopefully you guys will watch that video when that one comes out, and when I release the Ruby video, which could either be tonight or early tomorrow morning. It just depends on what's going on.
I think that's one of the things that
Trevor's story, I think is what that said. Let's go ahead and do a slider. I want to make sure if I do miss it, it does still get into the strike zone here.
First pitch hack in here.
That's
the first strike. 1 out,
nobody on. Fastball here. What I do with people who tend to hit a lot of those type of foul balls is I have it aimed more at the lower corner, so then they have to try a lot harder to even make contact with it, let alone get a good hit.
And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Ryan McMahon now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes. The count to Ryan McMahon.
At least 1 extra one.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some run.
A swing and a miss. That
missed it, and now it's our turn to swing that bat around.
Standing in,
I think this guy had the worst batting average out of the people who actually had a chance to bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get
isn't his fault. I don't think he's actually he's that high of an overall. I don't think.
Can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That's a terrible
contact. He'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in for his second.
What I'm hoping is that people do kind of start holding me to less runs. I mean, I'm going for runs each and every time I hit this ball, if I'm being honest.
Lifted down the line
and yes, I am running it up the scores a lot. But I do like to see, because my team in real life this season is doing okay,
Digging
but other
in,
seasons have not been.
He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Oh, somebody like one of my things.
First pitch on its way.
Okay.
Fly ball right down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job.
I'm just going to swing it normally
if we get early two outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3,
Maybe
4,
after this
5
game I'll show you guys the box scores for all my other games and show you how many innings I have that I don't have any runs versus hits or ones I do have runs. I don't have any games where I don't have hits, obviously. I think even in the shutout I had, I think they did have like 6 hits, just nobody was really able to get across.
How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start.
It's already at top of the third, so this
count.
game's actually going by quite quick, all things considered. And I'm throwing a fastball right in the center here, so this could be a home run if he swings.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strike. Fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first.
Don't know what that whole running around the base was. But.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-down innings.
No
I think this is
about
Ross.
That, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Don't know if that's that's our mascot. That doesn't look like a Padre though. Whatever a Padre.
He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch.
Let's go ahead and get this done.
Popped him up.
That's a pop up. Okay, that's an out. Easy out.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike.
1 out now in the San Diego.
He has a 533 batting average so far this
Mike
year.
Moustakas.
And he's 1 for 1 so far, so this guy's pretty decent. I think we have someone in like the 6 or 700s or something. Our batting average is like incredible per person. That was just a bad swing.
Moustakas stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an...
Meanwhile here,
that's
this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left
that's
field.
Gonna be a home run.
And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
And now we're up by 5. And that's his 4th home run in 7 or 6 and almost in 6 games and 3 innings.
Runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. Now this
that's a home run too. Come on, guys.
And there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
6-zip now. Bottom of the third.
Manuel Margot.
I really hope they do start challenging me though, because I want at least a little bit of challenge in this game.
McMahon might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I'm just going to swing it normal. I'm not going to angle that blue arrow anywhere in particular. Yeet!
Line drive to center
Did that
field.
work? It didn't
Blackman
work.
is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop.
Next to the plate.
He has a 3.93 batting
on a
average
sac
so
fly
far
in
this
his first
season.
appearance.
This guy is either he gets sac flies or he just gets direct
Here's the
outs.
first
I don't
pitch
think
to
he
him.
has many home runs this year yet, but who knows?
Line drive to center
That's
field.
going to be another out, isn't it?
Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire.
So he scored 2 runs that one.
He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well,
I'm going to have to
first of all,
check
Matt,
this
I
guy
think
out
they need to
here
start to get
in a
some
little
base
bit.
runners. It's hard to be patient.
That's not even
when you're
Ross.
down
Ross
by
is the guy
6,
I
base
used for
runners are
like
the
2
key to getting
games.
back into this one.
And I think he's the one that gave us a shutout, and then he only allowed 1 run after that. So, I mean, my pitching group isn't like top of the line or anything, but they're not like terrible.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'm actually very surprised at how well these guys are, how well my pitchers
Digging
are
in
playing.
now, Charlie Blackman. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. High
There you
fly
go,
ball out
and
to
that
straightaway
should be
center.
an easy fly ball out there.
Margot is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado.
Cleanup hitter, and let's see if we can make him swing at this one. We just get a quick out here.
In there, strike 1.
Snuck that high hardwood by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Arenado, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot
He's lucky
miss
he
on
hit
your
that.
first rounder.
That might have been a
They
third
did it
out
with
if he
this
did.
guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that
Let's
ends
get our
the inning.
fourth at-bat for the team. Line out. He's done an average of 310, so he's not great, but he's not terrible. I don't think any of my guys are terrible. There's like 1 or 2 guys that might be below 200 that actually play batting average-wise.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
Oh yeah, he's going to get at least 2.
For second.
He might go for 3, but I'm going to make him pull
and
back.
He's going to get to second now. With
okay, good.
Out.
He didn't decide to run more. I thought he was going to try.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you
try to
get
hit
a
it
knock
out
every
to the
day
side
of the week,
back.
you're doing things
the
right.
opposite
Keeping
hand
that
of what
front
I'm
shoulder
using,
tucked, staying
so
inside the
I
ball,
can
not
hopefully
trying
try to
do
drive
too much.
another one deep.
Ellis leads off second with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. Dahl has the best view of this one, so he'll take it.
Oh, hey, there's a second person in the stream now.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Corey Spangenberg. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
We're going to go with a power.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeet.
Now here's a drive out to right center field.
Good stream too, by the way.
Thank you. So the person
and
who commented
the route
good
is
stream,
officially
as well as the
underway.
person who
It
commented
is
the first
7-0.
time.
And he'll get there without a play.
Yeah, I'm probably going
It's
to do a lot of this
stand-up
one,
triple.
and then for the Madden ones, I'm probably going to do like Vikings ones is going to flip around a little bit.
Yeah, Matty,
The all sim for the Cardinals and the Aftershocks franchises are probably going to be more prominent now. So I'm planning on ending the Vikings
Agreed.
one probably.
Welcome, Jada.
Through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
It comes man to him here this afternoon as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Kyle Freeland answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Let's just yeet the shit out of
Into
this.
the box, Jose Perella.
Yeet.
And he'll quickly send a line drive
That's going
to
to get caught,
center
isn't
field.
it?
Catch
Yeah.
made in center. Here
No,
comes
go
the
back,
runner
go back,
from
go back,
third.
go back, go back. We probably
Never
could have
much
gotten
of a
that, but I
chance
wasn't
to
going to
even
risk it.
think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeet.
0-1 the count.
Oh. In my player career mode, when I do that, I tell people, get the helmets on the kids, please. Because of that one time where a guy's, I think, baseball bat
Swing,
flew
line
in.
drive. That's going to be trouble.
So that's going to get a run across. That's going to get us to 8.
He's in at second
Good job.
safely as a run
Good
will
job
score
picking the
on the
slide
play
ball
as
down.
well. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Well,
He's gonna
lefty on
yeet
lefty,
this
this
again,
is a
guys.
tough
Probably
matchup,
shouldn't
but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the
Okay,
pitch
that's the
for
third
a
out.
2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. Another good half inning in the books for the
So
Padres.
how are your guys'
These folks
Cinco
may
de
be on a
Mayos
beach
so
before
far?
long. Back with more of this Thursday. Stepping into the box, David Dahl. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is
God
fall
damn it.
behind where you have to score a bunch.
We're going to let
in
up
the
a
8th and
fucking
9th inning.
run here.
He hit the corner and
Unfortunately.
tries for third. Dahl takes the turn at third.
That was
He
all
wants it
luck
all.
there.
He comes across to score.
That was lucky.
And they are now on the board, though still well behind.
The fans are not happy, and I can't
Well, being a college student, I can't illegally drink on campus. It was boring.
For that. And everyone in the ballpark
that
knows it.
sucks.
We'll
What are you guys going to have for dinner?
Get out of the top half of this
or what are you people who are
there.
watching going to have for dinner for Cinco de Mayo?
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
I feel like when those like
Here it is.
bad plays like the one that just happened on like the
Fastball,
batter
and he swings
before, I
through it
think.
to fall behind.
McMahon, I feel like that's just the
23
game like
years
giving
old.
them a
He's
charity run
second-year
basically.
big leaguer. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a
There's
certain
already
pitch
an
in a certain
out, and
quadrant,
then hopefully we
why
can
would you throw
finish
him
this one up
anything
without
else?
allowing any
Case in
more
point,
runs.
this guy's
I hate when
zone
it's
is
the
away,
in-home,
this
like
pitcher keeps
in-park
attacking
home run.
that
I
exact
despise those
He
so
couldn't
much.
get the bat off the shoulder.
I like
that
when my
time.
team
Ryan
obviously gets
McMahon
them, but when
goes
the
down
enemy
for
team
out
does, it
number
kind of pisses
2
me
in the
off.
top half. No balls and a strike to count.
If you guys are enjoying the episode so far, by the way, for those who are watching the stream, hit the like button for me, please. I'd greatly appreciate it. Why did you delay so much, dude?
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You know I can't drink. Too young to do so.
Down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a sour
my
piece
dad's
of it.
making
Goes
citrus
down and gets it,
quesadilla,
and
or not
pulls it
quesadillas,
into the corner
carne
for extra
asada,
bases.
As you know,
and street
Dan,
taco.
sometimes the hitter just wins.
There's that.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Guys, leave in the comments your
That's in there.
suggestions
And he's
as
deep in the
far
hole now,
as what
0-2.
other videos you want me to
He certainly
to
hasn't
do.
been the aggressor
Like if
in
you
this
want me to
at
do
bat.
like
2
a
straight
challenge
takes, so
on like
now
play
we'll
now
have to
or
leave it
whatever
there
for
as
this
is
game,
strike
go ahead
3,
and leave those in the
that
comments.
will retire the side.
As well as leave some comments on some other mobile games like I'm going to say in my Plants vs. Zombies, which will probably be out by the time the stream's over. So check that out when this is done. But leave some suggestions on some free mobile games you might want to see me play.
First pitch
and I'll
on its
try
way.
to get around to playing them.
Hit hard to short.
He bobbled it, but he's still
And the
going to
inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Center fielder, number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
Margot's, I think, one of my worst hitters. Even though he has
Ready,
very
here's the
good
first
batting
offering.
average, he's still one of my worst hitters in terms
Hit
of
in the air to center field. Blackman is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
The catcher, number
In
9.
now is A.J. Ellis. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Grounder down the line at third.
Got it.
But
He's
it's
not
off
going to be
his
able to
glove.
save the run.
And he'll reach first as they can't.
I like
make
getting the
play on
hits,
it.
but I'd love if one of these was a home run.
Digging in to Nelson Lamet. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. On the run is Dahl. And the inning is over. Padres. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan,
this is by far the closest game I've had in the 6th inning since I think the second or third game.
Generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now, what's funny is I can go ahead and just throw it directly at him if I really want to.
Now the 1-0.
But I'm not going to.
It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Here
we go.
And
I knew he was going to swing at that.
And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. In is Gerardo Parra.
I didn't even see what type of pitch this is, but fuck it.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Spangenberg has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Friars are in business to start the inning here. It's a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases.
That's where you guys hear music-wise in the
background. Here comes the first pitch.
Sometimes
a triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's his game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
Lifted the other way out to left center.
That's probably going to be all right. I'm going to have the guy tap up there if he isn't. Oh, it is.
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored.
I'm even going to go for a sack
over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third.
We do get a run, though, thankfully. So it's 10-1 already.
Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings, only 90
sack
feet
fly
away.
Here will get us to 11.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
So we got one run in. We got one guy at second.
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in.
He doesn't catch it. I thought he was going to catch it.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go.
We get another run here. Up 12-1.
From second crosses the plate.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
I'm not going to have him tag up.
Is there, 2 gone. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Digging in now for San Diego.
I'm just going to have A.J. Ellis power swing and hopefully best.
A.J. Ellis.
Here comes the first pitch. And
also, guys, tell me if there's a score you think I should sim like the rest of the game or like inning by inning afterwards if I'm up by a certain or by whatever point average you guys are going to have it at. Like if I'm up like at this score and you want me to stop when I'm up by like double digits in the 6th or later innings, then I'll go ahead and start doing that just to shave a couple minutes off the screen time.
But he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him.
But if you guys like the way it is with me playing all the way through, even in a dominant performance, then cool.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time.
So we're up 14-1. It's about to start the 7th inning.
All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score.
That was a very good inning.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
No balls and 1 strike.
Second, this is going to be probably a ball.
And he gets him
he swung at it. If he didn't swing at it, it would have been a ball.
0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. In now for Colorado, David Dahl, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike.
Yeah.
That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out
I don't
again.
trust the change-ups not to be good, even if I pitch.
Hit out towards second.
Good, so.
And that's the second out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
And he
over 2 from him so far in this one.
You know, I think
me
alone has like decimated this team's like batting averages for the last 4 games so far. Because I had a 3-game series against Milwaukee, and this is a 4-game series. It's the final game of it, and you guys see in the title.
Good breaking ball right there. Good
but hopefully this ends up another dominant win, and I can have a 7-0 record to begin the
side, and that will do it. 1-2. Digging in and looking for more. Jose Perella double and single.
So I think after this one, I might send at-bat to at-bat and allow them to maybe get a couple runs and hits in.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was
the bottom of the 7th.
Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit.
That's another run.
Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always.
And after this game, I'll show you guys the stats so far in the first 7 games.
Pulls this one high and deep to right
They
center
are
field.
insane. As you guys saw, the scores were very, very high, so obviously we're going to have some pretty sick stats on stats. 17-1 now. Come on, Colorado. You're supposed to be one of the few teams that can challenge us in the division. Is that another home run?
Down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back.
That's another one.
Home run.
Jesus. My guys have no chill.
Getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, G-Ro? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field.
That was the first out for them.
Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
That's out, so.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And
also, guys, I will be getting another new mic probably Monday or tomorrow. My buddy's going to give it to me. It might be better or worse than the one I've been using before this one. You guys will have to let me know. Compare like the videos before this one to the one that I'll do probably tomorrow when I get it.
In now is
you guys tell me which one's I just hit the pitcher
right on the mound.
Sorry about that, bro.
Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say, hey, he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a
That was almost a line drive in the pitcher's face.
That's what separates it. Those are the special moments.
Yeet!
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Maybe I should yell Kobe this
one
time.
Pitch on its way.
Kobe!
Swing and a liner. Foul.
And, of course, when I yell Kobe, it's a foul ball.
Second. Ellis at first, 1 gone.
Let me try yeeting it again. Yeet!
High in the air out to center field.
It's like Kobe's curse or something. Tag up.
Makes the play.
Tag up.
Tags and hits
Tag
for
up.
third.
slide.
The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball.
Oh, I made it up.
As he's in there now with 2
okay.
away.
Never mind, guys. It's all good.
So the lineup flips over and digging
that
in.
Guy's stealing his fucking 4. Come on.
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's a
That's
swing
gonna be
and
a
a
fly
long
out,
drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone!
That's gone. We're up 21-1 now. I was not expecting that.
Adam Ottavino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Jose Perella. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Blackman going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Oh, that's going to be another run.
Takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate.
22 to 1.
Extend their lead even further.
All right, definitely after this inning, I'll simulate the rest because this is just
an RBI single in his last at bat.
I'm seriously not meaning for this to be this dominant.
The nothing is buried down the way.
Maybe
16
16
now. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Blackman is there to make the catch, and mercifully.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and simulate a couple at bats.
Now pitching for the Rockies. Number
last inning, 3 singles, 2 outs, and we win 22 to 20. 22 to 2.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about
that was way more points than I thought I would
have. An amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
22 to 2, the final tally today. The San Diego Padres put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Dinelson Lamet takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Tyler Anderson slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and Zach and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasturgeon.
We had
You've been
3 for
watching
6
MLB
hit, 2
The
3
Show.
for 6
For
hitters,
more,
and
make
2
your
4
way
for
on
6
over to
hitters at the top.
theshownation.com.
That's pretty damn good. We had 3 innings where we didn't score anything. And then we had the 1 8-run game. So we move up to 7-0. The Dodgers are right behind us, still at 6-1. The other teams are 2-4, 2-5, and 2-5. So
happy Friday, baseball
fans!
Welcome to Inside the Show.
Yeah, we play the Dodgers
in, the NL West.
in 3
Mike
series
Moustakas
from now.
drove in an impressive
this will probably
with
these
2
3
home
games
runs
will be a
as the
huge
Friars took
deciding
care of the
factor
Rockies,
in the first
22
part of the
to
season
2.
Who's going to win the division?
The win was their 7th in a row. The Arizona Diamondbacks swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals, 6-3.
Player called up. We've just called up
Cespedes
right.
Was a clutch performer at
fielder,
the dish with 4
right
RBIs,
pitcher,
leading the Mets past the Nationals 4-1. It was their 7th straight victory.
Jake something.
The Miami Marlins got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 4-2.
And I want to tell you that relief pitcher
as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs.
So we have relief pitchers called up.
The Pirates were winners in extra innings over the Reds.
We have a lot of I think I'm not sure where he got
together
called
10
up
total
to,
hits
but here are our relief
visiting
pitchers.
Orioles 8-4.
Here's our starting pitchers.
The Rays picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Red Sox on the road.
I think I've had him come in a few times.
The Tigers beat the White Sox on the south side 3-1.
Let's look at
the Mariners launched 3 home runs as they pulverized the Twins 9-0. The Rangers defeated the A's in Oakland 2-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
So far, we have 3, 8, 3, 5, 4, 7, 7, 5, 7. There's very few people. There's 4 people on the roster who have not gotten home runs. And 3 that have not registered any hits. And we have several people with double-digit RBIs. And we're just eliminating people with ease right now. And we have 2 strikeouts so far this year, and that's it. That's pretty fucking good, guys. And then the tops in our division, we own 6 of the top batting averages. We own 7 of the top hits. We own 6 of the 7 top at-bats. We own 4 of the top 4, and then we have 2 more in the lower settings for that. We have 4 people who lead the league in triples, 6 that lead the league in home runs, with 2 more being a little bit further down. RBIs, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the top 10. Runs, we have, as you guys can see, we have a lot there too. We have nobody on that. On-base percentage, we have obviously 5 of the top 7. Slugging percentage, we have a lot of people up there. Same with OPS. Wins, we have 2 guys in the top 3. Losses, we have 2 guys here. Nobody really has any losses here though. So saves, we haven't really had to have any saves. Era, Luis guy, he's up there. Home runs allowed. I think we have 1 guy way further down who's allowed a home run. Yeah, see, we have guys way down here in the 30s, 20s to 30s, or upper 30s. Shutouts, we have 1 with 2 other people. Strikeouts, we have 2 guys who have had that many strikeouts to the opposing teams. Complete games, we have 2 guys. Innings pitched, our guy has the highest. Walks allowed, our guy is at the top at the lowest. We have 2 guys that are pretty high. So yeah, as you guys can tell, we are just dismantling people right now. We have us, then the 6-1 Dodgers, who lead the league for the wild card spot at this moment. 5-2, there's another 7-0 team, the Mets, which we'll meet later on this month. Blue Jays lead there. Angels 6-1, Royals 4-2, Blue Jays 5-2, and the Dodgers are 8-1. So there's still quite a bit of competition left to be played, obviously, because there's 100+ games and we've only played 7 of them. But thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.